Fired up Eala raring to strut stuff in Australian Open main draw debut. Manila, Philippines. Confidence, vengeance, and home court advantage. Those will be Eala's fuel for motivation as she plunges for the first time into the Australian Open main draw, which boasts the heftiest prize pool in history starting Monday at the Melbourne Park. Albeit thousands of miles away, the 20-year-old sensation is drawing inspiration and strength from a bevy of compatriots for what she considers as a home court edge in the land down under, which should serve handy in her much-awaited campaign against the Sport Titans. Aside from a historic main draw stint, though, a hefty treasure chest also awaits Eala with a sure purse of $150,000, $8.9 million, her third biggest since raking in $332,160, $19.7 million, in the Miami Open semifinals. Then it gets bigger from there should the stars align for the Filipina bet with $225,000, $13.3 million, $327,750, $19.4 million, and $480,000, $28.5 million, booked in the second, third, and fourth rounds, respectively. This year's Australian Open offers the biggest prize pool ever with $111.5 million for the champion, up from $96.5 million last year. The runner-up gets to take home $2.150 million, while the semifinalists and quarterfinalists win $1.250 million and $750,000, respectively. It's been amazing. In this part of the world, there are a lot of Filipinos, but the turnout this year has grown significantly, I would say, from the past years. So I'm so happy to see this environment, she beamed during the AO's pre-tournament presser over the weekend. People are excited. When I'm on court, they're excited to see me. It's flattering and it makes me feel welcome for sure. Eala, slowly climbing the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, ranks at now Caribbe's number 49, has become a rock star in Oceania starting in her stint at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, and the Kooyong Classic in Melbourne last week. Name it, from online engagements that steadily reaches millions daily regardless of any content featuring Eala to packed game and practice venues, and to meet and greets, she is having it all so far. Eala made the Final Four of the Auckland tourney, her third WTA semis appearance, and was awarded the Yvonne Goolagong-Collie Trophy in Kooyong as the 2026 exhibition champion following a 6-3, 6-4 mastery of Paris Olympic silver medalist and 2024 Wimbledon semifinalist Donna Vekic of Croatia. And that should be enough driving force for her all-time high confidence when she slugs it out with the fastest woman server in WTA number 100 of Alicia Parks of the United States at 8 a.m. Monday, Manila time. It's definitely great for confidence, added Eala, former world junior number 2 and winner of the Australian Open girls doubles with Indonesian pal Priska Madeline Nugroho. Getting matches always helps before slams, so I'm confident with how I'm playing. It doesn't mean that matches aren't going to be tough here, so I'm ready for playing here. It would be perfect timing for Eala, who earned direct entry as a top 50 player, to score her second main draw victory ever after the US Open after having been eliminated as early as the qualifying round in the past 3 years as a wildcard. Although up against the grizzled Parks, who shares history with Venus Williams, 2007, netting the fastest serve for a female tennis player at 129 miles per hour in the 2021 US Open, it's go time in full force for the grateful lefty vindicant. It feels great. I'm super excited. Coming in as a main draw player gives a different vibe, especially with the struggles I had in the past coming here. So, I'm super excited coming here in full force, she vowed, also taking pride in the country's historic hosting of the Philippine Women's Open on January 26 to 31st with her availability as a wildcard still depending on her AO campaign. I try to take it with a spoonful of gratitude. Not a lot of people get to experience being here in this lifetime. It's been a busy month, but there were so many blessings and memorable moments. My team has done well to arrive here in the best shape possible. Fired up Eala, raring to strut her stuff on the Australian Open stage. The Melbourne sun does not wait for anyone. It rises fierce and unapologetic, splashing heat across Rod Laver Arena and the courts beyond, where dreams are either baptized or burned. On this particular morning, Alexandra Eala walks through the gates with a quiet fire in her step, the kind that doesn't scream, but glows steadily, daring the world to notice. This is not just another tournament. This is her first Australian Open main draw. 4 years, Eala had watched this place from afar, through television screens, late-night replays, and whispered what ifs. She had imagined the blue courts, the roar of crowds, the pressure that tightens the chest just before the first serve. Now, imagination gives way to reality. The air smells of fresh balls and ambition. The moment has arrived. At 19, Eala carries more than her racket bag. She carries a nation's hope, the weight of long practices, and the stubborn belief that she belongs here. A spark forged fire from Melbourne. Eala's journey to this stage has never been linear, nor easy. From the humid courts of the Philippines to the elite training grounds of the Rafael Nadal Academy, her path has been paved with discipline rather than shortcuts. While others chased comfort, she chased excellence, early mornings, endless drills, and the quiet loneliness that comes with choosing greatness before adulthood is fully unfolded. Those years built something fierce inside her. She is not loud on court. Her intensity is measured, her focus sharp. When she bounces the ball before saving, there is purpose in the rhythm. Each bounce a reminder of where she started and how far she has come. She does not play to impress. She plays to compete. Now, stepping into the Australian Open main draw, she is no longer a junior champion, no longer a promising name whispered by commentators. She is a professional standing shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world, and she is ready to strut. The first point matters, but not for the reason you think. The first point of her debut match does not define her tournament. Win or lose, it will not summarize her career. But it does something else. It announces her presence. The ball leaves her strings clean and confident, landing deep. The rally begins. For a brief moment, the noise fades, and it is just tennis, movement, instinct, heart. The fire inside her burns bright, not reckless, but controlled. This is not a player overwhelmed by the occasion. This is a player embracing it. Eala fights for every ball, sliding, stretching, refusing to yield space easily. Each shot carries intent. Each fist pump, subtle but sincere, speaks of belief. She is not here to survive the draw. She is here to challenge it, wearing pressure like armor. The Australian Open is unforgiving. The heat tests the body. The crowd tests the mind. The expectations, especially for a young trailblazer, test the soul. But Eala has learned that pressure can be worn like armor if you let it shape you rather than crush you. She has faced it before. The pressure of being the next. The pressure of carrying history. The pressure of proving that talent from a small tennis nation can shine on the biggest stages. Each time, she answered not with words, but with work.